Right now at 5, police are looking for a possible armed and dangerous suspect tied to 3 deaths.
Plus, New Year's celebrations are on. We're live at one of the area's biggest parties.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. New Lisbon police are still looking for a possible armed and dangerous suspect tied to 3 deaths.
They are searching for 47-year-old Virgil Thu. He's already wanted by Wisconsin Probation and Parole. Now, the 3 bodies were found inside a home on the 300 block of West Bridge Street in New Lisbon. It came after 2 juveniles went missing. Police believe one of them was picked up by Thu. Thu, described as 5'10" and about 150 pounds. He was last seen wearing a dark-colored down coat, blue jeans, and a hat.
One person is hospitalized and another in custody after a shooting in Tomah. It happened on Mary Kay Avenue. Police found 80-year-old Robert Goad with gunshot wounds to his head and shoulder. 46-year-old Ryan Goad was arrested. He remains in critical condition.
Well, the other big story at 5, the countdown to 2025 is on.
We are less than an hour away from the Skyrockers' big fireworks show. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is live near Grandad Bluff. Grace, exciting night ahead.
It sure is, Emily, and in an hour from now, the sky right behind me will be full of fireworks, and that's all thanks to the La Crosse Skyrockers. The tradition started on top of Grandad Bluff in 1929. Every year, the Skyrockers put on 2 shows at 6 p.m. and midnight. The group spends several months designing the display and raising money to purchase the fireworks. The group's countdown coordinator says the community makes this possible.
Fireworks shoots of this type are funded by cities or towns or whatever. And La Crosse, we're fortunate that we're completely funded by individual private donations. So it's you, La Crosse. This is your show.
According to the group, the show is one of the oldest community-sponsored displays in the country. At 6 p.m., the early bird show will start, so we'll be out here for you live then. Ken and Emily?
All right, good things to look ahead to. Thank you, Grace. And we've got a plus people are expected to see the ball drop in person. As usual, security is tight. The NYPD will be using canines to help monitor the crowds. Trucks will also be used as barricades.
Well, the world is already saying goodbye to 2024 in style. Sydney put on a spectacular fireworks show. The 12-minute spectacle lit up the sky over the Sydney Harbor. Took 15 months and more than 4,500 hours of planning to pull that one off.
And a Happy New Year from Hong Kong. This was the scene over Victoria Harbor. The show started with shooting stars fired from high rises 15 minutes apart. Hundreds of thousands watched the show in person.
It's nice that we have all these fireworks to celebrate because it's been so overcast and dreary weather-wise to close out the year, Greg.
Yeah, the good news is it's not too bad for temperature-wise here compared to what we could be. It's still above average. It's colder than what we've had the last week and a half, but it's not going to be overall too bad. We do have that breeze out there a little bit of the northwest with a little bit of wind chill and some flurry activity off and on even at Eau Claire, but temperatures pretty much steady, and that's a little bit above where we should be this time of year. Noting we should be highs should be in the mid-20s, lows would be in the single digits, so overall not too bad. Also La Crosse, we got a little bit of a stronger wind, so wind chills temporarily maybe in the single digits to teens, but otherwise we can see a few flurries out there with pretty steady temperatures. There's your wind chills right now. If we kind of zoom in, they're overall in the teens to low 20s, and I think they may dip down into the low to mid-teens for most locations throughout the evening. So that'll be about the only issue really right now. There's a few flurries out there. Radar's not going to really pick up on most of the activity, but that's something we could see. No accumulation. Bigger pictures, all this cold air is being pulled down from the north from that low that's now situated to the east, providing more rain now for New York. They don't have it quite yet, but they will be getting a kind of a wet evening over there. Overall, if we look at the big picture tonight, temperatures will cool off, but still above average. We'll wake up in the upper teens to low 20s. We will have still that flurry activity going on. And yes, that other big ball in the sky is going to make probably an appearance, if not Wednesday, then maybe Thursday. So we do have some more sun. Unfortunately, the temperatures are going to go the opposite direction as we go throughout the week. It will get colder.
All right. So the good with the bad, I guess.
Yeah, you got a little bit good and a little bad.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
Well, a new year means new laws in Wisconsin. Here are two big ones. EV owners will be required to pay an excise tax on the electricity they use. The rate is 3 cents per kilowatt hour. The tax won't apply to at-home charging stations. And anyone who buys state park stickers will be able to use the pass for at least 12 months.
The La Crosse Children's Museum celebrated the new year earlier today. They hosted the Noon Year balloon drop. Kids dropped balloons and stomped on some bubble wrap. The museum's principal of fun says it's a great way to celebrate the new year without little ones having to stay up past midnight.
That's the fun of New Year's as an adult, is being with everybody and counting down till midnight. We're making that same feeling happen today at noon.
And the Children's Museum will be turning 26 in 2025.
And the results are in for this year's Joy of Sharing campaign. This year's donations brought in $2,800 for the Salvation Army, and $1,800 was donated to the Hunger Task Force. Today, representatives from the nonprofits stopped by the station to pick up their checks. Salvation Army's Director of Development, Michael Quam, thanked La Crosse for coming together to support the community.
From our viewpoint, the event was a huge success. We had folks in the community that came out. They were overjoyed that there would be an event to benefit, local organizations that really are geared towards helping folks that are in need.
And all toys donated during the Joy of Sharing went to Toys for Tots so that every child in the area was able to wake up to a new toy Christmas morning.
Around 80% of Puerto Rico is currently without electricity.
We'll have more on the blackout and the cause of the outage coming up. And the FBI is warning professional athletes to protect themselves after a string of home burglaries. We'll have more on the break-in and what we know about the suspects.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Ring in the new year in style at the 3rd annual VARC New Year's Eve Gala. Multi-course dinner, live auction, music, and more. All to support the important work VARC does for children and adults with disabilities. The Skyrockers 95th annual New Year's Eve fireworks show will rock La Crosse with the early bird show at 6 p.m. and the main display at midnight from the top of Granddad's Bluff.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
You'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors in La Crosse.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Stop into Pischke Motors now to save over $10,000 off MSRP on a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn. Come see the all-new and redesigned Bighorn with unparalleled durability, towing, hauling. Ram has you covered. Hurry in. This offer ends December 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
The FBI is warning professional athletes to protect themselves after a string of home burglaries.
The targets
The FBI advisory detailed the robberies and said at least 9 professional athletes were targeted between September and November, adding that thieves used publicly available information and technology to bypass security systems and tactics that could be connected to international criminals. CBS News has previously reported the FBI is investigating the robberies and its possible ties to gangs from South America. The warning was issued before the Mavericks' Luka Doncic became the latest athlete to fall victim to the burglaries. Thieves stole around $30,000 worth of jewelry from his house Friday, according to a police report obtained by the Dallas Morning News.
Big rebound off the pass. Georgiev worked to the left and scored! Tyler Seguin!
And as Dallas Stars forward Tyler Seguin celebrated this goal back in November, the team revealed Monday his home was being broken into.
Obviously, it's frustrating. It's disappointing.
Quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Cincinnati Bengals star Joe Burrow spoke out after their homes were also robbed.
I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one.
The NFL and NBA previously issued security alerts to their players, urging them to take extra precautions when away from their homes. Something Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown is taking seriously after a break-in at his mother's house 2 weeks ago.
Hopefully, anybody, who it hasn't happened to yet, just make sure you have the things in place to make sure that it doesn't.
Dana Jacobson, CBS News, New York.
Some defendants charged in the January 6th Capitol attack want to return to D.C. They want to attend President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. Right now, several are seeking permission from federal judges. Due to their charges, they're under travel restrictions, and some are considered to be a safety risk to the public. The Department of Justice is trying to block the requests.
Puerto Rico is experiencing a major power outage as the new year begins. More than 1 million people, or 80% of the island's population, is without electricity. The energy company Luma confirmed the outage. It started at 5:30 a.m. and an infrastructure issue at a power plant is to blame. Puerto Rico is no stranger to outages. In 2017, Hurricane Maria devastated the island's power grid, and the average power station is 45 years old. We'll have more news ahead.
But first,
we do finally get to see some sunshine for the New Year's Day and going forward, too. Unfortunately, the temperatures are going to get colder. We'll give you a breakdown of how cold we're going to get and whether we got any some weekend snow. That coming up on your First One weather update after the break.
At By God from Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. By God from Rohde, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Ford gets 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for burgers? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4. All-purpose, beef and more, steak and game, and Lena's Ufta. First, you need ground beef, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of pleasing per pound, make into patties and grill to your liking. All 4 of these will make great tasting burgers, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And buying local always tastes better.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
For over 40 years, Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
The lawyer you choose makes a difference because you get this one chance to get this right, and you want somebody that's going to fight for you and get you the resolution that you need. I'm so glad that I called BGR.
Early birds get a $100 coupon from 9 to 11 a.m. New Year's Day only at Home Furniture.
From News 8 Now, have a safe and happy New Year.
We'll get to your first warn weather update in just a bit, but first, bombshell allegations against one of rap's biggest stars and Taylor Swift's record-breaking Eras Tour.
CBS's Danya Backus looks back at 2024's biggest celebrity stories.
I want to thank y'all for this.
Shock waves reverberated through the entertainment industry when Sean Diddy Combs was arrested and indicted on racketeering, sex trafficking by force, and transportation for purposes of prostitution. More than 100 people have stepped forward accusing the rapper of inappropriate sexual conduct, and many also filed civil suits. Combs has pleaded not guilty. His trial is set for May.
This has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life.
Taylor Swift's 5-continent Eras Tour wrapped up in Vancouver after 149 performances. The singer canceled her Vienna shows in August because of threats of terrorism. Several people were arrested. The Golden Globes kicked off award season in January. Poor Things won for Best Musical or Comedy Motion Picture. Oppenheimer was named Best Drama Film. At the Oscars, Oppenheimer walked away with 7 awards, including Best Movie, Director, Actor, Supporting Actor, Score, and Technical Awards.
We wanted to make such a good first impression.
2024 was another big year for movies. The animated film Inside Out 2 was the highest grossing movie, surpassing $1.6 billion at the worldwide box office.
Hi, Peanut.
While Deadpool and Wolverine followed with $1.34 billion. The death of Liam Payne stunned music fans around the world. The former One Direction singer fell from a 3rd-floor hotel balcony in Argentina. Those are some of the year's top entertainment stories. Danya Backus, CBS News.
Well, it was quite a year.
It sure was. And certainly a lot of cloud cover to end the year here in the Coulee region. And you could definitely feel it was a lot colder today than it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah. And there's a little bit of a stronger wind going on. So people going out tonight, bring your jackets. I even think gloves and a hat, too. Also,
definitely
it was that cold. Yeah.
Absolutely. And more of that essentially to come to kick off 2025, Greg.
Yeah, it's definitely been colder than we've had recently, but still above average too for today too, with the 30s that we've had with that northwest wind has brought the wind chill down. So we'll continue to see the wind. We'll see cloud cover overnight. We could see flurry activity, even a few snow showers through Wednesday morning. Right now, the worst you could get, maybe a light dusting. If you get under one of these, most areas will probably just see flurries and nothing else. Otherwise, we could have a potential for some sun Wednesday afternoon, but it's going to be colder, closer to average or a little bit below average, and even colder on Thursday and Friday. That might be the 2 coldest days of the week, although nothing unusual for the first part of January. Really, the coldest part of the year is about the middle of January to early February coming up here. So wind chill wise this evening, nothing crazy going on with the wind chill, but still it could be in the teens to single digits as we go throughout the night. You can see them getting down to close to about 10 to 12 degrees. So there will be that wind chill out there. As you wake up tomorrow morning, single digits around 10. So that's probably about the only thing to wake up with, along with the snow showers that'll continue. And really tomorrow's highs are a little bit below average, maybe a degree or 2, but not far. So we're looking at low to mid 20s. So colder than we've had probably in the last 2 weeks, so it definitely will feel colder, but nothing unusual too. Overall, if we look at the big picture for the snow activity, we'll see a few flurries tomorrow morning, some sun in the afternoon. Then we might have more clouds coming in store for as we go through Wednesday night and Thursday, as this little system out to the west near Omaha, that's going to stay to our south right now, but it will increase the cloud cover going into Thursday and potentially, Wednesday night into Thursday morning as it passes to our south. We're not expecting any precipitation with it, but you see lingering cloud cover Thursday night, and then eventually I think it will stick around Friday morning, but we do have more sun coming in through Friday afternoon. So similar story to tomorrow. We'll have more sun in the afternoon, but that northwest wind behind it will keep it cold. We're going to get back into the teens potentially for high temperatures as we go throughout, but really no other issues to speak of for Friday and the first part of the weekend too, which is going to be a little bit below average temperatures. And that's our high temperatures for Thursday, a degree or 2 colder than what we had for Wednesday. Nothing too crazy. The winds will be a little bit less likely there too. And then Friday, probably even colder with the potential stronger wind, maybe in that 15 to 20 at times. So the wind chill could be in the single digits to teens, but overall temperatures mainly in the upper teens to around 20. Once again, we should be about the mid-20s, low 20s, depending on location this time of year, so a little bit below average. Now, we mentioned that snow this weekend, but its story is the track continues to push it further south and east of the area, so it's looking less likely that we'll have a lot of snow with it. But we do have this little lingering trough, we call it, that'll stick around through the first part of next week. We still, under this flow of colder air coming in, could get a little bit of light snow maybe Sunday through Monday, even Tuesday. But right now, it looks like this significant system is remaining to our south. We'll keep an eye on it, see if that changes. But for right now, that'll be what we'll see for the weekend. Then we have another little cold push going across as we go towards next week. The good stories I mentioned yesterday, that we might have more cloud cover that'll keep those temperatures up. And right now, at least the first part of the weekend, the cloud cover is going to help keep those temperatures probably more up than we should. And the fact that we don't have a snowpack going into next week will probably keep those temperatures a little bit warmer than we've had, but it still will be a below average.
Yeah,
so
that's good because it is going to be cold. So
it'll be cold.
Need all the help we can get with that sun.
Thank you, Greg.
Well, time to scrub the stress of 2024 away.
We'll have more on how some at the Cincinnati Zoo are staying clean right after this.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Save big during the year-end clearance sale at PM Sleep Center. Stop in soon and save on select floor model mattresses, specially priced to move. PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Andy Pitts here at Chrysler Winona, and we're clearing the lot for construction on our new dealership during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. A new Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn with heated seats, remote start, and Apple CarPlay, just $429 per month with $1999 down. Or buy up to $12,500 off MSRP. Need more power? A new Ram HD Crew Cab, up to $13,000 off MSRP. So come see us at our new location, Highway 61, Winona.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
'Twas almost the holidays, and all through the house, our flooring looks terrible, like it was chewed on by a mouse. The throw rugs are placed on the bad spots with care, in hopes Sealant's Carpet Lane would soon be there. The carpet is tattered, the tile unglued. Sealant's Carpet Lane will know what to do. Sealant's Carpet Lane, where #1 priority is you. Merry Christmas!
Save big during the year-end clearance sale at PM Sleep Center. Stop in soon and save on select floor model mattresses, specially priced to move. PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, a tiny creature in Cincinnati is ending 2024 with a bath, but there's a major element missing to the bath. That would be water.
That's right. Breyer, a tenrec at the Cincinnati Zoo, was recently spotted giving himself a dust bath in a tiny bathtub. Tenrecs are native to Madagascar and don't use water to clean themselves.
So instead, according to the zoo, they use dust to keep their fur clean and free of oils. Breyer's cute grooming ritual is just one of tenrec's many fascinating behaviors.
I mean, isn't that the cutest thing?
And I was thinking,
Look at,
is there a tenrec character in the movie Madagascar? I was drawing a blank.
Oh,
it was like the first time I'd seen
question.
one of those, I think.
They've got to have one there then in it. If it's native to Madagascar, it just makes me think of a dry shampoo. Yes. I know you're not familiar with that, but
I do know the concept.
Clean without water.
So we threw you off with the rubber ducky background.
I was thrown off. Happy New Year's, everyone.
That's right.
All right, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
You'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors in La Crosse.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Stop into Pischke Motors now to save over $10,000 off MSRP on a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn. Come see the all-new and redesigned Bighorn with unparalleled durability, towing, hauling. Ram has you covered. Hurry in. This offer ends December 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
No matter where I seat my guests, they seem to like the kitchen best. A kitchen's the heart of the home. It should be warm and welcoming. It should be attractive and functional. But it can be a real challenge unless you come here where you can meet with a designer, find all of the products that you need, and trust the project to our carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. For kitchens, bathrooms, and other home improvements, put your trust in the Board Store Home Improvements. Contact us today.
All right, this evening, really, it's just going to be colder. We'll have breezy conditions, a few flurries out there. All in all, not terribly too bad, minus a little bit of a wind chill. Going into tomorrow, looks like we will have a little bit of sun temporarily. More sun probably on Thursday and Friday, but the temperatures are going to get colder. That's below average, but not anything unusual for this part of January. The snow this weekend looks less likely, and even cold conditions, or at least below average, continue into next week.
Not a bad way to start off the new year.
No, we're all pretty quiet.
All right, that does it for us at 5.
Hope to see you back at 6.